Now we are working on making a table of values. So we have a word problem to deal with, so we'll go through that first. We have the length of one side of tile and the length of molding needed. We have that the molding is 2 centimeters wide and the smallest tile size being 11 centimeters. So if we look at this tile that's happening here, we say that the length of one side of tile is 11 centimeters here. But we know that we need to add 2 centimeters to each side of this. So that means that we would change this to something and the side, this being the side, and not +2, but +4. So this indicates the number of sides. And how many sides are there in this? Well, there's 4. So what we can do is we can test our rule just by seeing what it looks like on here. So if this is 11 and this right here is 11 plus 4, this should be 15. And 15 times 4 for the 4 sides is 60. So then if we test it, so we go 4 multiplied by 11 plus 4, we get 4 multiplied by 15, and that works. We can complete the table to confirm our rule. So this should be 60, and you would go through and you would plug in the numbers, and you would get these values on the left here, and that's using our, I don't know, L is equal to S plus 4 multiplied by 4 rule. These can be any variables, they can be x, y's, but we chose L and S this time. So let's go on to the next one. Renee runs a dog walking service. She charges a fee of $3 per walk regardless, so plus $1 for every 10 minutes. Well, that's not very helpful, is it? So what if I change this to every minute? So that would be 3 plus 0.1 t. Because I don't want to charge by 10 minutes. I want to charge for every minute that I'm there. So that changes it for us. So how can she determine sample rates for her flyers? Well, let's think about this in terms of a table. Let's create a table. So we know that this side would be t, and this would be 0.1 t plus 3. So what if I did plus $1 for every 10 minutes of her walk? So let's think about a dog. Sometimes you only need to go for 5 minutes, maybe because it needs to go to the bathroom. 10 minutes a walk around the block, 20 minutes, a full half hour, and 60 minutes, so a full hour. So we chose these rates because they kind of make the most sense in a real world context. Like, I'm not going to take a dog out for a 1-minute walk or like a 33-minute walk. And if I'm putting these on a flyer, they kind of make the most sense. So we plug these values in, and then I say, oh, if you want a 5-minute walk, you only pay $3.50, and then it just goes up from there. Okay, that's it for this section. You are going to practice making a table, and you're going to do a couple more word problems, and then we'll be on to the next section.